Wake up, wake up!
You guys really are like the hip-hop early morning, late night talk show.
Breakfast Club is the most powerful, popular, urban radio show in America.
Made it! Live from the Black Mothership in New York City, it's DJ Envy and Charlamagne the God.
It's different, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all know what y'all talking about.
Thank you. Y'all be blessed. I love y'all.
Collectively known as
Breakfast Club, bitches!
I'm always nervous when I do the Breakfast Club because sometimes you say stuff and it's just gonna get you in trouble.
Everybody wake up.
Good morning, USA!
Yo 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 yo.
Charlamagne the God!
Peace to the planet. It's Friday.
Yeah, it's Friday! And we got Ivy here. She's our guest co-host, Ivy Rivera.
Big Ivy. You in the wrong seat. Go sit right there.
You start right there, Ivy.
Start right there. Big Ivy. Drop on the clues bomb for Big Ivy.
You gotta move over there in a second. But what up, Ivy?
How are you?
How you feeling?
Top of the morning, I feel marvelous.
Marvelous.
Same. I feel great. Even though I stayed up a little bit late last night, because it was Thursday night football, and my Dallas Cowboys were playing the Seattle Seahawks.
I didn't even know.
And I'm sure you didn't, but we did, and we won. Okay.
So they came back, right? They almost busted your ass.
All that almost busted their ass don't mean nothing. A W is a W, okay? We won. We're 9-3. Drop on the clues bombs for my Dallas Cowboys.
Almost couldn't close.
Got to get my sweet tickets. Got to get my sweet tickets for the Super Bowl.
You're going to waste your money.
It's one of my life goals is to take my daddy to a Super Bowl with the Dallas Cowboys playing, before it's all said and done. This going to be that year.
No.
And we're going to have Usher at halftime.
You could probably take your daddy.
Shut up!
To some Super Bowl with the Cowboys in attendance, but I wouldn't say, this year's going to be the Eagles and the Chiefs.
Why you say that so confidently? Why should we listen to you? You're a New York Giants fan. You thought the New York Giants were going to make the playoffs this year, so why should we listen to you?
Did I say that?
Exactly.
I didn't say that.
You don't make good decisions, so we realize that about you. You don't make good choices. The Dallas Cowboys are going to the Super Bowl
this year. That's not true.
Drop on the clues bombs for my Dallas
Cowboys.
That is not
true.
Okay?
That is not true.
All I know is that if I'm going to the Super Bowl, I'm going to see Usher. I don't care about the game. Sorry.
I can understand that, too. I'm going to have 2 reasons to go.
Last night, my kids went to go see Renaissance.
What you mean? Renaissance?
Beyonce's Renaissance in the movie theaters.
The movie. Yeah. It's out?
I don't know how they got early tickets, but they got.
No, it does come out this weekend.
It came out this weekend.
It comes out this weekend.
So they went with their friends last night. I guess it was, I don't know what.
That's good.
Type of show, but they went. They loved it. They came back last night. They loved it. The show was late. It was at like 8:00, so they got back at 10. They loved it.
I'm glad.
They came back with posters. They really enjoyed themselves.
Everybody needs to get information and go see Beyonce's Renaissance movie. You see what this says? What is this on the front of the New York Post this morning? It says
Tay and B.
Swift shines in support of fellow superstar. If Taylor Swift is supporting Beyonce, everybody should, because we know what we need. We need Beyonce to make more money than Taylor Swift did the first weekend.
It's not gonna happen.
It could.
No,
what's wrong with you this morning? You just a pessimist. Pessimism has never won any battles.
Spell it.
PESSISSM.
That's not it. That's not it. I know that's not it. I know that's not it.
I don't know if it is or not.
It's definitely not it.
You sure?
Yes.
How is it? What spell it?
P-E.
Don't move it. Don't even think
I'm looking in the air.
Don't even think to
you know
Google.
the answers up there.
There you go.
Don't even think to
Use it
Google.
in a sentence, please.
DJ Envy is being a light pigmented pessimist this morning.
P.
That's what you.
E.
Yes.
S. S.
No.
Yes. That's what you started.
No.
Do you know Ivy?
I'm a pass.
All right. Well, Nick Cannon is going to be joining us this morning. Nick Cannon will be stopping through. He has his new artist, Klondike Blonde.
Yes. And we're going to tell you something during that interview about one of our producers and how stupid she could possibly be.
My God.
She's not stupid. You know what I mean? But she was dumb when it comes to this. You'll hear during the interview.
Klondike Blonde.
We'll talk about it after the conversation.
Okay, I'm going to stay tuned.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Let's get the show cracking. When we come back, Teslin Figaro will be joining us. We got front page news, a lot to discuss. So don't go anywhere. Ivy Rivera's here. She's our guest co-host. She's the home team. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning, y'all. Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Charlamagne the God. We are the Breakfast Club. Let's get in some front page news. Last night, there was an NFL game. Do y'all care? Ivy, do you care?
No. The Dallas Cowboys.
Ivy doesn't care. So
my Dallas Cowboys beat the Seattle Seahawks. We're 9-3 right now. Okay, on our way to the Super Bowl this year.
Oh my goodness!
You already know what it is.
Now we have Ivy Rivera here. She's our guest co-host. And good morning, Tez.
Good morning, DJ Envy. Good morning, Ivy. Good morning, Charlamagne God. Congratulations on Cowboys.
Peace, Tez.
How you feeling, Tez? It's Friday.
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good, and I'm ready to get started on this front page news.
You want to get petty? Let's start getting petty. Let's go.
Yes, let's get petty. It was a petty night last night. Some folks enjoyed it. I definitely enjoyed it for sure. If you like your petty with politics, then you missed the debate between Governor Newsom and Governor DeSantis. They were calling it red versus blue, the South versus the West, and talking about the liberal policies and the conservative policies. And it started out fast and furious. Governor Newsom said, first things first, he want to make sure that everyone knows that neither one of them will be the nominee for their party in 2024.
That's a fact.
Now we have that's facts.
Jesus.
We have a few highlights. I'm gonna try to cover a few things. You're gonna have to watch it from beginning to end because it was just blows all the way through, but I tried to summarize it as best I can. Let's get straight to education. Let's hear quickly what Governor DeSantis had to say about education.
I actually have something that I brought that some parents have objected to. So this is a book that's in some of the schools in California. Florida, this is not consistent with our standards, called Gender Queer. This is pornography. It's cartoons. It's aimed at children, and it's wrong. So this should not be in schools. And so we're going to stand for the rights of parents. I think we need to do that nationwide. I don't think you can have a situation where some states just trample on the rights of parents. Parents have a fundamental right to direct the education and upbringing of their kids.
Now, Governor Newsom, now he had a prop. So for those who, obviously you can't see what we looked at on the video, he brought up a prop of a book, that he was using as an example. Governor Newsom had this to say in his response about parental rights.
As it relates to parental rights, come on, California, it's in our Constitution, parental engagement. It's called the LCFF process. We actually require parental engagement on curriculum development. And we don't, complete lie, we don't require K through third grade sexual education. That doesn't happen until middle school. What you're doing is using education as a sword for your cultural purge.
Now, they also went back and forth about crime. That was a big issue. And let's take a listen to what DeSantis had to say about crime. And obviously, he was talking about California. Let's listen to what he had to say.
People are leaving California in droves, largely because public safety has collapsed. You go, when Californians come to Florida, one of the things they'll say, it's almost like an out-of-body experience. They can go to the store, get toothpaste off the shelf, pay for it, and leave, because in a lot of these places in California, everything's under lock and key because they basically legalized retail theft. They have chosen in California to put the interests of the criminals over public safety. They're easier on sex offenders. They're easier on all these crimes that are leading to a collapse in the quality of life. And I think it's interesting. Gavin Newsom was mayor of San Francisco. So he took the San Francisco model, turned that into a template for California's collapse. Now the left wants to take the California model and use that as a template for America's collapse.
It was also interesting. He brought a prop with that as well. He brought a prop of feces to show how much feces was in the streets of San Francisco. Yes.
He carried it with him the whole time, so he had that in his car.
He had a lot of props.
It
was like a Real Housewife. Jesus. It was like a Real Housewife reunion. He had a lot of props he kept pulling out of his pocket, and he had a map that showed all of the feces that's on the ground in San Francisco. And so Governor Newsom had this to say in his response about crime. He had a lot more, but these are just the highlights.
We're near 50-year lows, down 55% violent crimes in the state of California from the 1990s. And I want to compare and contrast that with the issue in Florida that you didn't mention, and that's the murder rate. The issue is 7 of the top 10. Those numbers were part of the murder rate. 7 of the top 10 murder rates in the United States of America are red states. He has a 66% higher gun death rate than the state of California. He has a higher murder rate. Go to places like Jacksonville. Go to places like Orlando. Go to places like Tampa. The murder rate's off the charts compared to cities like San Francisco. And you know what? You had one of the worst mass shootings in American history, Parkland. 17 kids were gunned down, lives lost, 17 others, lives torn asunder. You made it easier for felons to get guns without background checks, without any training.
Yo, all of y'all gonna get off Jacksonville. I'm tired of y'all white men attacking Jacksonville this year, okay? Between Malcolm Gladwell and Gavin Newsom, I don't like Jacksonville taking all these shots. But also, I didn't see the point of the debate last night. It was unnecessary. It just seemed like an attention grab for Fox News,
of course,
an attention grab for DeSantis, an attention grab for Newsom. I have no idea why that debate happened, and to me, it just shows how unserious everyone is taking this crucial moment in American politics.
I was honestly waiting for solutions, but
I didn't get anything.
None of that.
And for everybody, I see people loving on Gavin Newsom this morning. It's not hard to look better than Joe Biden. It's not hard to look better than Ron DeSantis. And just because you look better than those two people doesn't mean you should be the nominee for president.
Yeah, well, he certainly maybe could use him as a surrogate. That's for sure. I mean, because I want to say that I do appreciate at least the ability that Newsom had the guts to go over to Fox News and basically debate two people at one time. You know, Hannity and DeSantis. So I give him some credit. Some credit for that. But I just like seeing good policy. Just good debates. But I hear what you're saying, Charlamagne. Like, what is the end result? But anytime if we can watch verses for hip hop, I'm always down to look at a verses between the right and the left. Have that conversation.
I'm with it. It just got to make sense because I don't think Gavin Newsom did himself any favors because what he showed me last night is he could never galvanize support in the Rust Belt or the South. Like I don't think he could ever put together the type of rainbow coalition it would take to be president. Because when I tuned in last night, I saw him answer the abortion question, the LGBTQ question, and the border control question. He basically agreed with a lot of Republican talking points in regards to border security. He didn't really answer the abortion question, and the fact he can't simply say yes, that image Ron held up is inappropriate for kids. It's troubling, and it's the kind of things that will keep him from ever winning over the Midwest and the South, if you ask me. What do I know?
All right. Well, that is front page news.
It's front page news.
Yep. Tess, we'll see you in a couple of minutes. Everybody else, get it off your chest. 800-585-1051. If you need to vent, phone lines are wide open again. 800-585-1051. It's a Friday. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club.
It's a new day.
This is your time to get it off your chest.
Wake up!
Whether you're mad or blessed.
It's time to get up and get something.
Call up now. 800-585-1051. We want to hear from you on The Breakfast Club.
Hello, who's this?
What's up, DJ Envy? This is Frank P. from Youngstown, Ohio, man.
What up, Frank? Get it off your chest, brother.
Man, I want to talk about the T.I. and his son situation, man. I keep hearing people talk about that. I just want to say, man, I don't care how old I get. If any of my kids ever disrespect me or try to raise their hand, I'm going to put them down right there.
Especially your son.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. I don't even know why people fix their mouth and say T.I. tripping or messing up their family or embarrassing them. Come on, man, that's crazy.
Yeah,
man.
there's probably people saying that who ain't got no kids, especially sons, because the reality is, we've all got buck on our fathers at one point.
Yeah, we've all tested our dad.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, but that's just... And, man, I don't know. People just be like to talk, man. I don't know what's going on with this world. But I promise you, any of my kids raise their hands at me or their mama, I'm putting them down right there where they at.
I didn't hear nobody talking bad about T.I.
Yeah, I didn't hear nobody say T.I. was wrong for how he handled that situation.
I've seen a couple comments saying, like, he embarrassing his family or why he messing with his son like that. I just wanted to put that out there, man. These little dudes need to relax, man. These streets ain't what it is for real.
Also, what's so interesting? I didn't really get buck with my dad, physically, because my dad showed me that power early. My dad let me know. My dad let me know it wasn't a game early. You don't even think about it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I did this thing. I think I had an attitude with my dad one time. He said something. I had an attitude, punched me dead in my chest. That was the last time ever.
That's it. You felt that power.
That's crazy.
Yeah, last time ever.
But there's always that one kid that's always going to try their luck. So he's that son. God bless.
Yep.
Hello, who's this?
Yo, Big Chocolate, the toe sucker. It's toe time. So listen, two things. Happy holiday. God bless everybody. If Charlamagne's ankle grab and lover Trav can do the show, so can I. Now I got you guys some Christmas gifts. Envy, I got you some hair dye.
Thank you
for your dye of hair. We all know your hair ain't black. And Charlamagne, I got you Nick Cannon's new song, Smoking Weed with the Reindeer all day long. No. I don't know why I did this song. Put me on your show, Nick. Stop hating. You know who I am. All right?
Please don't ever give Nick Cannon's music to anybody.
No.
Okay? Never, please. Don't even give Nick Cannon's music to somebody as a joke.
Jesus
Don't
Christ.
even give Nick Cannon's music to your worst enemy. I would never do that to somebody.
Can you make sure you pull up Nick Cannon's song when he comes in?
Which song? He don't have one.
He has one.
Oh, my God.
You can't play Gigolo. R. Kelly's on it.
Oh, that's right. We can play the first verse, right? Wait, no, it starts off with, damn, we can't even play that one.
Can't play it.
Damn. Hello, who's this?
God knew what he was doing.
Yeah, it's Rich from Jersey.
Hey, what's your name, bro?
It's Rich from Jersey. How you doing, man?
What's going on, brother? Get it off your chest.
Man, my Cowboys put me through all these changes. I'm happy they won, but I don't see the domination, man, and I'm worried down the line.
It's not about domination, sir. It's about finding ways to win games. That was a good win last night, because normally the Cowboys lose those kind of games.
It was.
We just need to be more disciplined, and the defense has to play better.
Absolutely. Hey, Charlamagne, quick question.
Yes, sir.
When was the last? Have you been to Kiwa Island down in South Carolina.
But don't ever disrespect me like that. You goddamn right I've been to Kiowa Island. I love Kiowa Island. The last time I was there was last summer. I stayed there for a week last summer.
Yeah, we were down there for my family reunion. Beautiful place.
Beautiful
Absolutely
place.
beautiful.
Love Kiowa.
Yeah, we'll be down in Myrtle Beach next year for my family reunion.
I haven't been to Myrtle Beach in like 20 plus years. Tell me about it. When you go there, tell me how it is. I haven't been there in like 20 plus years.
Oh, yeah. My people are from Alvin, down off Highway 45.
Okay, absolutely.
Yeah, so.
Ivy, you know nothing about that, huh?
Nothing.
Me neither.
I used to go to Myrtle Beach when I was like a kid, like a teenager, because we used to do. They used to do the high school I went to, Berkeley High School, used to do Myrtle Beach prom weekend. So I ain't been there in years.
Well, get it off your chest. 800-585-1051. If you need to vent, hit us up now. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Exactly what it is.
Ray!
Yo, Charlamagne, Envy, what up? Are we live?
This is your time to get it off your chest.
I got an indoor pool, an outdoor pool.
We want to hear from you on The Breakfast Club.
We can get on the phone right now. He'll tell you what it is.
We live?
Hello, who's this?
What's good? It's Prince Creek from the 757. How about those Cowboys?
Hey, here.
Oh, boy.
Yes.
Come on, we on our way to the Super Bowl, baby.
Yes. Yo, Charlamagne, I agree with you, baby. Brother, listen, people don't give Dak Prescott enough credit, man.
All right.
They're always talking about what Envy. Hold your horses, bro. Y'all garbage. But look, people don't give Dak enough credit, man. They're always talking about Dallas ain't play nobody. We can't fix the schedule.
That's right.
We're going to beat the brakes off of everybody, right? So I just want to say, yo, how about those Cowboys, bro?
That's right.
Envy, y'all should tank. I don't even know why y'all trying to win games, bro. Why the Giants is trying to win games, man?
Hey, yo, also, we rooting for the 49ers this weekend. We need the 49ers. We need the 49ers to beat the Eagles this weekend.
No doubt.
All right. Goodbye, sir.
Stop disrespecting the Cowboys fans. You ain't had to hang up on them like that.
He was talking for 2 minutes. Hello, who's this?
DJ Envy, Charlamagne the God, Ivy, good morning.
What up?
Morning.
What's good? How y'all feeling this morning, brother?
Blessed, black, and highly favored.
It's OG Rob. It's ball time. Let's go, OG.
You already know. Check it out. It's bar time. Listen, man. They told me, OG, just keep the strength and condition there. So many pump faking, you bound to find your position in. Can I get a soul clap? Or I'm solely clapping for Benjamins, the architect, flame, structure, connect. Prepping this project, they upset, but gotta respect the consistency. Bar maturity, I came in with flows, spotted with acne, I get it though. They figured I stopped a long time ago, but I'm straight through. No hype man, nothing backing me up. A 7-minute set that'll wash dry and fold them up. Never seen nothing like it aside for hip-hop, a rhyme starter kit, which most of them get. For days in the workshop, they basic, son. Flows of 16s can't be trusted. Let me show you how to vibe with a crowd, increasing them numbers you get. OG.
Okay, OG. I got some bars. OG, you ready? Ivy, you ready?
Let's go.
I'm ready.
Who the hell is this? Paging me at 5:46 in the morning, crack of dawning, and now I'm yawning. Wipe the cold out my eye. See who's paging me this and why. It's my homie Charla from the Breakfast Club. Told me he's in the gambling spot, and some dudes is popping him in the back. Damn, why they try to stick him in his bunkie? Damn, why they try to stick him in his bunkie? Damn, why they try to stick him in his bunkie? Damn, why they try to stick him in his bunkie?
Why you did that to big?
That was crazy for no reason, yo.
Really crazy.
At a time like this, look, man, I'm not a toy. I don't play. Envy has to stop being gay. He loves crack, Brokeback, Cowboys, Dallas.
Yo, get out of here. Get out of here. OG Rob, have a good weekend.
Yo, y'all too, man. Have a blessed one. Y'all the family.
Funny thing is, Ivy said, she didn't say why you did that to Charlotte. She said why you did that to Big. Why you disrespect Big?
Why you disrespect Big?
Why you disrespect Big?
Yo, Emmy, why you ain't producing a beat for your mans?
Yeah.
Y'all gotta make a single together.
OG Rob calls every Friday, man. We love OG Rob. All right, get it off your chest. 800-585-1051. Now, we got rumors on the way. Give us a little tease, Ivy. What we talking about?
Oh, man. I mean, the caller already said it, but we got to get deep into this T.I. business because we got to get some straightening going on.
All right, we standing on business when we come back, so don't go anywhere. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Charlamagne the Guy. We are The Breakfast Club. We got our guest co-host, Ivy Rivera, and let's get to the rumors.
Oh, man.
Wait. You got an intro. Where's the headphones?
You don't know what this means to me.
This is the Rumor Report.
Young Body. You're the person that's like, we want to see.
You know, I will always talk about what's going on in the culture. I was very bochinchera.
Ivy Rivera is the energy.
On The Breakfast Club.
Big Ivy.
Talk to him.
I need Rosetta Stone to understand all of that. What those words you use?
But what sucks, she didn't hear it. She didn't hear it. She
I
didn't
didn't
have
even
her
hear
headphones
it.
on.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
We did a whole
Shout out to
intro
the
for
Breakfast
you and
Club holding
everything.
me down. I feel so welcome. Like, y'all setting me up. What's going on? But let's get into this tea. You know, T.I. and his son have been all over the blogs. They've been arguing with each other. Everybody's standing on business. You know, Atlanta, they are known for their R&B parties, and they put up this crazy flyer, and I know they did it on purpose. They were probably trying to be funny and lighthearted, and it
Trying to capitalize on the moment.
yeah, it ended up real bad where T.I. pulled up, and he expeditiously told them to take this down, and it was crazy. Do we have audio that we can get into? Let's get into it.
You can talk to me. Until then, ain't nothing going. Ain't nobody getting nothing going. Nothing. Call who you need to call. Do what you need to do. Ain't nothing happening. No money, no beers, no partying, no sections, nothing. You put me and mine on the mother flyer, get me everything. And if you can't, don't play with me. I don't know if y'all from here, but don't play with me in this city. It's my mother city. Don't play with me in this city.
That wasn't T.I., that was T.I.P. Dropping the clues bombs for Ted.
It was the beers for me.
The beers, no beers, no sections, no DJ, no nothing.
No nothing.
And he's not wrong.
He's not wrong at all.
Don't have me host your party and then post an image of me, in an altercation with my son.
And then say sing, sip, or get choked out.
Yeah, man.
Like, that's audacity. That's absolutely disrespectful.
And he's not the only king that should be running down on y'all club promoters. If Martin Luther King Jr. was alive, he'd be running down on y'all club promoters too for using his likeness all crazy. Wait till next month. Next month in January, when Martin Luther King weekend is coming, you're going to see Martin Luther King Jr. holding Hennessy bottles, okay, getting lap dances from Sukiana. You know what I mean?
They do that
I literally
in February
didn't know
too.
where this was going. I was like, what does MLK have to do with
Nah,
anything?
they do that for Black History Month
They
too.
do. They do.
They'll have Malcolm X holding some
It's disrespectful.
some chronic or
It's
some weed,
disrespectful. It's disrespectful. And all Malcolm X family and Martin Luther King Jr. family should do exactly what T.I. just did for his family, okay? This is also an example of how people's real life is just entertainment for others. And T.I. reminded them, look, this is my real life. Don't play with that.
Unfortunately so.
Don't play with that.
Going even
And y'all
deeper
lucky
down
Clay-
the
y'all
rabbit hole.
Hold on
though.
real quick. Y'all lucky Clay not here no more. God bless the dead, okay? All right? That would have went a whole nother way probably.
But Clay would have been there way before T.I.
Way before Tip.
way before Tip.
Tip.
As soon as the door opened up, Clay would have been there.
Long live OG Clay. Drop on the clues bomb for Clay, man.
We need somebody to buffer for T.I. He shouldn't be out in these streets doing this.
Well, Clay is not here.
We
no
got to
more.
protect the brand. Like, T.I. looking
true.
a little crazy. I ain't gonna hold you.
He's
But
looking like T.I.P. to me. That's the T.I.P. I know.
Don't get him back out. Yeah?
You know what's not looking like T.I.? His son King. Allegedly,
Oh boy.
there's rumors that T.I.
that.
is not the
Don't
the
do that.
father.
T.I.
Don't
will
do
pull
that.
up on
Don't
you in
do
a
that.
second.
Don't do that.
Sorry.
Don't even do
I'm
that.
just saying, I didn't say that.
Nope. Don't even say it.
Nope.
No, give me
Let
another
it go.
story. Tear that up.
Yep,
Who gave you that?
just,
I'm
come
gonna tear it
back.
up.
Tear it up.
Couple
I'll
up.
tear
Don't
it
even
up.
do
Couple
that.
up, yep.
Don't even do that.
T.I.
Don't
pull
even do
right
that.
up.
Don't even do that.
Listen,
Don't even do that.
I'm just saying what everybody is saying.
No.
I'm moving on.
That's right.
Thank you.
Mike Tyson, yikes. Allegedly,
That's
last
another one
year.
you might not want to do, but I'm just joking.
Nah,
You can do that one.
Come on, man.
Go
He
ahead.
ain't doing that to me. But Mike Tyson allegedly punched somebody in the face last year.
Is it alleged if we seen it?
Ooh.
Did we see it?
Did we see it?
I can't remember.
Oh, no.
I think we did see it on the
Here's
plane.
the confirmation.
Okay.
Mike Tyson punched. And the guy is back asking for $450,000.
Of course he is.
I don't feel like that's enough
What?
for Mike Tyson.
He was messing with Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson was sitting in his plane calmly. He was taking his flight, and the guy was
How
behind
do you
him yelling and
decide how
screaming.
much is enough?
He shouldn't have nothing. You got the audio?
Let's get into it.
Tyson. My dog done got lit, man. He over here rapping with Tyson. Mike Tyson trying to give us some shrooms. Tyson looking out, man. This shit crazy as
He should have never gave you his money.
Hey, Mike, come on. Let's go stop back. Let's lose the horse, man.
JetBlue, net flight. My boy just got beat up by Mike Tyson. Turn that way. Yeah, he got f***ed up. Trying to ask for an autograph, man. I don't know what happened.
Yikes. All right, and I see a photo here of the actual altercation.
They don't
Poor
look
man.
that bad. They don't look that bad for Mike Tyson.
I mean, I'm not ready to be walking out with a swollen head.
Then don't poke the bear. You poke the bear, you behind him. Mike Tyson defended himself.
We all got eyes. That's what I saw. I saw self-defense.
I did too.
Folks always want to play victim after they do something to provoke the aggression.
That's right.
Okay, once again, using my life for your entertainment. Mike Tyson is a real person, a real human. He's not some prop for your social media.
And he's a boxer, and he gets busy. And if you want to test that, good luck. And he actually spoke after the incident when it happened a while ago.
I mean, Mike just came from a nightmare on the plane. Like,
Yes, and they say they ain't gonna pick up charges.
Yeah, so you good.
Yes, yeah.
You survived.
Yeah. I mean,
You
man,
kept your poise for a long time.
Yeah, I
man.
took pictures with the. I shouldn't even be taking public planes. My wife gets mad that I take public planes. Well, what am I gonna do on the plane with my friends and he's supposed to watch me, a bodyguard and a yes, and what am I doing on the plane? It triggers me. Listen, the Holyfield fight.
Yeah.
I had to go up and I was running up like
Somebody threw something at you?
Yeah, I ran up in the house trying to get this
What?
Yeah.
I know about that.
Wow.
How much is he asking for, the guy?
$450,000.
$150,000? He don't deserve nothing. Okay, Mike, send him some Tyson bites. Send him a nice box.
He don't even deserve that.
Of Tyson bites.
He don't even deserve that. He was messing with Tyson. Tyson was minding his business.
Oh, I agree.
Tyson took pictures with the man. We seen the man screaming behind Tyson. Look.
He should just take that L.
And it was a time during COVID. I don't know if you're gonna spit on me and I'm gonna catch COVID. Leave me alone. I'm defending myself.
It was clear self-defense. You know what I mean?
That's how I seen it.
Send him a box of Tyson bites.
Look at my man. Sorry, bud.
He deserved it.
He'll never do it again.
He's looking slow.
By the way, them Tyson Mike bites, best edibles on the market.
Really?
Best edibles
Put
on the
me
market.
on.
Best edibles on the market.
Come on, Mike. Send some through.
It's not even close.
All right. Well, that is your rumor report. Now, when we come back, we got front page news with Teslin Figaro. Ivy Rivera's here, and it's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club. Your mornings will never be the same.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Ivy Rivera's our guest co-host this morning.
Yes, sir.
And let's get in some front page news. What up, Tez?
What's going on, DJ Envy? Good morning, Ivy. Good morning, Charlamagne the Guy.
Peace, Tez, the hood whisperer.
All right. Now, last night, the Cowboys beat the Seahawks 41-35.
I'm glad you know that. On our way to the Super Bowl, okay?
Boy.
It's going to be the Dallas Cowboys, Usher, and I don't know who, but we're going to be in the Super Bowl in February. You hear me? So anybody out there, you know what I'm saying, you selling sweet tickets, let me know, okay? I need to take my father to a Super Bowl, all right, to go see the Dallas Cowboys. All right, he didn't tase a Marine on 9/11 at MetLife Stadium during the Cowboys-Jets game for nothing. Okay?
True story?
Facts.
Story.
Facts.
True story.
Facts.
Okay?
Wow.
True story. Okay?
Damn, Daddy.
9/11.
He deserves it. Okay?
Yes. Facts.
He didn't know it was a Marine, though.
Real.
I don't even know how you got the taser in the building.
He's from South Carolina. He just came up here minding his business, going into MetLife Stadium, you know what I mean? Got into a scuffle with a man who ended up being a Marine on 9/11. It just happened during the Cowboys-Jets game, okay? He deserves to be there, all right? I promise you, I'll make sure I search him myself before we walk in that stadium. All right? Okay?
Well, honestly, not to bring back old news, but thank God he did have the taser.
Yeah. Sure.
You saying you don't think you would have been able to hang? Is that what you're
Because
saying?
he was the only person there that if I remember the video
That's not
correctly.
true.
Oh, there was a bunch of
no. Yeah, he had some cousins from Mounts Corner. They was all getting it.
Oh, never mind.
Come on now.
Okay, yeah. Pops can hold his own.
Yeah, it was all getting in there. You don't fight fair nowhere.
Oh, damn.
That's not how he was raised.
Oh, okay.
All right.
he reliving the moment over here.
That's how he was raised.
That's how I was raised.
Jesus
Don't fight
Christ. All right. Well, let's go right to Santos.
Yeah, it was more spiciness going on yesterday. GOP Representative George Santos, he continues to refuse to resign ahead of an expulsion vote today, that's scheduled for today. Now, instead, he is arguing that he is being bullied in the wake of his scathing ethics report on conduct. Apart from the Ethics Committee investigation, Santos has pleaded not guilty to 23 federal charges, including allegations of fraud related to the COVID-19, unemployment benefits, misuse of campaign funds, and lying about his personal finance on his House reports. Now, Thursday at a combative news conference outside the Capitol, Santos remained defiant as he lashed out at other members of Congress. Let's take a listen.
If I leave, they win. If I leave, the bullies take place. This is bullying. The chair of the committee putting out a motion to expel, just introducing it and not calling it privilege, was designed to force me to resign. But he didn't even have the fortitude to go ahead and call the privilege. He had someone else do it, someone who's actually just recently done one on me, which is Congressman D'Esposito. So the reality of it is it's all theater. It's theater for the cameras. It's theater for the microphones. It's theater for the American people at the expense of the American people because no real work's getting done.
Is it all theater to ask? Like, what's the biggest issue that they're upset about Santos at? Like, what's the biggest offense?
Maybe the money on the OnlyFans, the Hermes bags, that he was in there spending, the Botox.
So misuse of campaign funds. Basically.
Correct.
The misuse of campaign funds. Yeah, the line on his resume, the back to back to back. I mean, it's just been nonstop, back to back stuff with him. But
how much did he spend on OnlyFans? Do we know?
Let's look it up. I got it right here. Charlamagne, I think I sent you some of that as well. You want to know price on OnlyFans?
I don't know what the number is. I just know he spent some campaign funds on OnlyFans and Sephora. I don't know what the exact number is.
Yeah, we looked that. Yeah, they didn't put the exact number, but he did spend $4,000 at Hermes.
That's
on
a
the
belt.
Hermes bag.
Yeah, Hermes. Yeah, that was a belt. He bought a belt.
He didn't get the bag.
No, he didn't get a bag. Bag would have been $10,000. He bought a belt.
Right.
Okay. Well, he went full. Well, in that press conference, he pretty much went full Nino Brown. For the kids that don't know that's from New Jack City. He said if he leaves, he's taking a few with him. He pointed out how other Congress people also have been inconsistent. So if you're going to kick him out, you need to take some other ones. And he name dropped Representative Jamal Bowen. Take a listen.
Let's talk about consistency. We have a member of Congress that earlier this year took a plea deal to obstructing a congressional hearing. That's not the plea deal he took, right? I'm kidding. He took a plea deal for pulling a fire alarm which obstructed and delayed an official hearing and proceeding on the House floor. Now, had it been one of the members of the media, had it been a Republican member of Congress, we all know that person would have been charged with obstructing a congressional hearing. Just like the somewhat 140 people sitting in prison right now because of January 6th. But Jamal Bowman gets a pass. That's why today at noon, I'm going to be introducing a privilege motion for expulsion of convicted and guilty pleaded Congressman Jamal Bowman. And I stand there. I think that's consistency. Let's hold our own accountable, but let's make sure that we do it with the precedent of the House.
Yeah, I mean, if you can't misuse campaign funds, then you simply can't misuse campaign funds. If precedent has already been set, then, you got to follow that precedent regardless of what he spent it on. Because, I do know when people hear that he spent money at OnlyFans and Sephora, people are like, well, what's the big deal? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
what's the issue?
It was campaign funds. He should be using campaign funds for campaign.
Absolutely.
And if he did,
he said he's going to dig in everybody's record. Yeah.
Like if people heard that you were spending campaign funds on like prostitutes and drugs, they would understand it better, right? But when you hear Sephora and OnlyFans, you're like, well, what's the big deal? The big deal is he misused campaign funds.
Correct.
Well, his point is also he's saying he would be the sixth lawmaker that would be expelled from Congress. But his point is he never, he hasn't been to trial yet. Basically, he hasn't been found guilty of this yet. So he's saying that since he's willing to fight it out, they should wait, until to see if he's actually guilty. And Bowman actually pled guilty. So that's kind of his argument. They kind of has a point with that, though. When you look at others, should you put him out, if he hasn't been through due process or.
I wasn't aware he wasn't through due process. I thought they already.
Well, they did determine that the funds were misused.
Gotcha.
So I guess if you want to consider that due process, but he's saying that he says he's not guilty. So,
but let me ask you a question. I know in a lot of times people use other funds and then they reimburse it. Is that not the same thing? Can he have did that? Is that possible?
But he didn't.
Oh, okay.
So I mean, it's possible. But you do see this a lot in campaign, on misuse of campaign funds. And yes, people have reimbursed it, took it out as a loan, said they use it for one thing when it was something else. That's not actually odd. But it was really also the line on his resume that all started. Remember, he said he graduated from certain places. His mother survived, I think he said, the Holocaust. He said he was Jewish. I mean, it's just been back to back. He had a list of lines. His high school resume, college resume. Said he worked at Goldman Sachs. He said he lost employees at the Pulse nightclub. He said he had a nonprofit. He said his mother fled socialism in Europe. So it's just they're just over Santos, period, across the board. So it's the funds, also the resume,
the line,
and everything. Yeah, just lying.
Yeah, George Santos is just another example of how unserious America's politics are. And the fact that, all of that can be laid out and it's still even being debated if he should be expelled is laughable. If they don't expel him today, then once again, it's just another example of how unserious American politics is.
All right. Well, that is front page news. Now,
and make sure you subscribe to Tesla and Figaro's podcast, the Straight Shot No Chaser podcast on the Black Effect iHeartRadio podcast network, and follow at Tesla and Figaro on all social media platforms.
All right, now when we come back, Nick Cannon will be joining us. He has his artist with him, Klondike Blonde, and we're going to kick it with them when we come back. The Breakfast Club, good morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Our special guest host, Chris Kalen, is here.
What's up?
And we got some special guests in the building.
Our guy.
Nick Cannon is here.
Yes.
With a special guest, Klondike
Blonde. We got a future superstar in the building.
Yes.
I ain't seen Nick. We ain't see you all year.
No.
But we've seen him, but he hasn't been here. But he's been doing every damn thing out there.
Yeah.
How you been, brother?
I mean, I'm good, man. I'm excited about, obviously here to talk about the new show that we launching on BET, VH1. But just working, man. You know how it goes. Just the grind. Doing my morning show thing too, so that's probably why I really ain't been able to be up here.
Yeah, future superstar. Speaking of future superstars, how you feel about your son being a better rapper than you?
How
you feel about that?
I feel amazing.
Yesterday we played his verse. We played his 8 bars.
He was going in.
He was
going in. Who you think? Well, I see. No, I don't want none of my wax sauce to get on him, so I'll let him. He's doing all right. I'm falling back.
Now somebody said he offered to ghostwrite for you.
Yeah, he should. Nah, my son is amazing, man, and like seeing like when them young kids really got the natural swag. Like he be putting me up on the new game and stuff. And the dope thing is he's a rapper, but he's also a producer too. So he's really into that space of like making beats and DJing and gaming and all that stuff. If he wants to do that, I see he really got it. Y'all see him rocking them stages. He's doing it every night on tour with his mom. So
that's pressure, though, right? Because Nick Cannon is his dad, Mariah Carey.
See, there's no pressure of being Nick Cannon's.
You're still a superstar.
No, I'm like, but now being Mariah's daughter and singing.
Yes, true.
That's the pressure. So that's why even with Monroe, we got her doing things like I taught her how to play guitar. We still work. I want her to have other aspects. She really wants to be an actress too. She's talking about she wants to go to the Yale drama school and make sure like if she really gets like she's taking it serious. Like she's already talking about getting her degree in theater at Yale. So like just trying to as a father trying to really guide them in a direction. And we never pushed it on them, but the fact that now they really starting to embrace it as they get into the teenage world, really want to cultivate it. So I'm proud of them, man.
Dope. Now you do a skit with one of your child's moms.
Yes,
a lot.
Yeah.
Now, any other child mom be like, why you do so many skits with her?
Well, it's interesting because, everybody kind of got their lane. So, on my morning show, The Daily Cannon, I have, one of the mothers of my children. She's in radio. She DJ Abby De La Rosa. So, that's kind of her space. So, our social commentary and daily conversation, that's her lane. Bree is on Selling Sunset and kind of like a social media guru and stuff. So that's her lane. So and everybody, even behind the scenes, some of them have like foundations and we do a lot of philanthropic work. You'll see that. Some are literally like doctors and writing op-eds and thesis. So you'll be able, the people that specifically the mothers of my children that I have in my life, I try to cultivate whatever it is that they're into, and even kind of goes all the way back to the business of future superstars. I feel like I'm in that season, I'm in my era of just helping others and kind of amplifying whatever it is that they got going. And sometimes it just happened to be my baby mama.
Yeah, that's always been your thing though.
Nah, I mean, you too, man. You don't get enough credit for all that you do. Helping people and putting them on and allowing them to shine. So I feel like we're kind of those guys that get to say, all right, if we see something in somebody, we can kind of put the mechanisms around them and allow them to do their thing.
All praises to God.
There it is.
Now, Klondike Blonde, how are you, ma'am?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm blessed, black, and highly favored. Now, where did the concept of future superstars come from, Nick? And why Klondike Blonde? Why her specifically?
I mean, if you,
I'm the GOAT.
She's the GOAT. Okay. Her vibe is punk rock rap. And if you saw her episode that actually just aired, this week, is really these people have compelling stories. If we remember what VH1 was always about, was we saw the behind the music, and it was really telling the story. Sometimes. It was a retrospective story, but now it's these are the origin stories. So this is before the music. This is in her journey, man. I mean, everything that she's gone through in life, from, there's a lot of tragedy. There's a lot of things where her music helps with her anxiety and to be able to kind of create your own genre. We went on this tour and I just wanted to highlight and tell the stories of these people that are just more than musicians because we don't have that no more. We don't have, other than platforms like y'all have, but we came up with VH1 Behind the Music and 106 in Park and all that. So I feel like we can now still be those curators to help this next generation. Because I just got frustrated as somebody who has a label and has artists and like, yo, what happened to that promo run? What happened to putting people on the road, coming into radio stations, playing their song, meeting PDs and shaking hands, kissing babies, all of that type of stuff. And we did that. I started the tour with Live Nation, and then I put the cameras on it, and now we got a tour, a TV show. They on the cover of Vibe magazine. It's like, so now it's like, this is like that starter kit of like, all right, the way Double XL has the freshman cover, but now we got the cover of the magazine, we got the tour, we got the TV show. So if you see one of these acts, they literally gonna become, the next superstar.
What you just said is why I feel like it's hard to build superstars nowadays.
One, everything is so microwavable. You know what I mean? Everybody want it now, and then when they don't want it no more, they on to the next thing.
Right.
But if you know someone's story, if you know what she went through, if you know, her relationship, with her family and the things that, how close she is with, her brother was one of her biggest fans and had a tragic accident, and now she's doing it for her brother. If you know that the songs that, why she has all the tattoos is connected to growing up in a trap house and her mom and dad being teenagers. Like, when you know that about somebody, when you hear their music, you're like, okay, I'm connected now. And I feel like this generation of kids, they're figuring it out through their phones and social media, but it's never amplified. You never get to see it at a level to where, hopefully we doing with future superstars.
So, like, what you being from Raleigh, North Carolina, the South, how did you get discovered? Because it seems like no one really looks for us down South.
Exactly.
Especially in the Carolina.
Right. So the thing is, I did move to Cali when I was 12.
Okay.
So, but this was in the Bay Area. Even in the Bay Area, I couldn't really, get my name out there like I wanted to. So as soon as I turned 18, I moved to Atlanta. Because I knew, growing up, I knew that was the spot, to be, to get discovered and to pop off your career. So that's really how I got discovered in Atlanta.
What about the name, Klondike Blonde?
Honestly, it came out of my ass one day. I was really high.
What?
Yeah.
Came out your ass one day? Okay. What is that?
Too much ice cream? Too many Klondike bars?
Yeah, right?
What happened?
Out of nowhere. I had just cut my hair and bleached it blonde. And I was about to upload my first song. I'm looking in the mirror high as hell, and I'm like, I'm not finna upload this song under my government name. So I don't know, it just came to me. I was like, Klondike Blonde, this is it. So I uploaded the song, I put the name as Klondike Blonde, and it just stuck.
Where did you find it on, Nick?
Well, honestly, it's she's kind of truncating her story a little bit, but she was on the grind for a minute and actually had a song that went super viral. A lot of people heard it. Her Drip record went crazy, 20, 30 million streams. And I heard, my kids was singing it off of TikTok, and I'm like, one of them annoying ass songs. I'm back on my drip.
Annoying.
I mean,
damn.
I didn't know about I seen my kids singing it. What is this damn song? And they're like,
and you got to make sure it's not something inappropriate.
Yeah. And it's like, oh, this joint is crazy. And then through our connection, through Frisco Chuck and the Bay and everything, who runs Incredible Music, was like, yo, this is that record. And then we met her, and knowing that she was already moving, as I was like, yo, she's a superstar. When she walked in the room, all right, that's a star right there. And then from there, I was putting together the Future Superstar Tour, and we were like, yo, we could probably make this work. And me, I'm always thinking TV shows, movies, products, and all that. And she embodied everything that we were trying to put together with that young energy. The fact that she already had something that was popping, and really just wanted to cultivate, yo, when you see somebody, I was like, all right, we're going to tweak it like this. We're going to take all that viral sensation and put something on it. And I was like, yo, she's a rock star. So we've been going with this punk rock rap movement that she created.
Do you feel like you had your I made it moment yet?
I feel like I accomplished everything I said I was going to do as a kid, but being here and seeing that I accomplished those things, I still see that I have way further to go. So I don't think in my head that I'm exactly where I need to be.
But you're definitely on the right track, though.
But I'm on the right track.
Yeah, you're definitely
We almost there, for sure.
All right, we got more with Nick Cannon and Klondike Blonde. When we come back, it's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. All right, welcome back. Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. We're still kicking it with Nick Cannon and Klondike Blonde. Now, we taped this interview yesterday, so Chris Kalin was here. Charlamagne?
Why did you just focus on music, though, with Future Superstars, Nick?
I think that's just the first show that I rolled out. Okay. You're going to see a lot more stuff. Obviously in the space of, comedy is where, we get off really well. And, platforms like Wild 'N Out has birthed so many stars. So I have that place where I can implement social media stars and and even comedians and actors, because Wildin' Out is going to continue to go and do what it needs to do. So I feel like I have that lane. And again, part of the music thing for me was people didn't know that there's a lot of people like Nick Cannon does music. And then so the fact is like, see this motherfucker over here. When even just the word music, like before I was rapper.
Right, now music.
Now it's like, music is something that every project, all of my successful projects, Charlamagne, have music in them, and I'm a music.
You did do a good gospel song with Kim Burrell.
No, with Kiki Shear.
Kiki Shear. I'm sorry.
You don't even know her.
Because I was lying. I lied. I just was like, you know what? I'm not gonna do them like that. And I'm
not even talking about being a artist.
That's what I get for lying.
So, like Masked Singer, America's Got Talent.
Yeah, absolutely.
All music-based stuff. Wildin' Out. And I say this all the time. I make all the music on Wildin' Out, but it's just like people they see the aspect of like drumline, like everything that I do has a musical vibration to it. It's just that, you know, for whatever reason, because of motherfuckers like this, the narrative is that I haven't been successful.
It has nothing to do with me, Nick.
You're the culprit.
No,
it's you.
Oh, by the way, I only say rap. I don't
No, G just said music. You see how the comedian was manipulated? I'll take the rap.
Plays the clip back.
Like, but now it's like now I'm not successful in music. Like,
people don't know those things though.
But that's the whole purpose of Future Superstar in itself. Like, we joke and we friends and shit like that, but it really is educating people to the space of like, yo, I've been a music executive for over 20 years.
But do you think you overworking? We know you had health issues before.
Yeah.
But it don't seem like you slowed down. It seemed like that made you work harder.
It gave me more. I mean, the clock started ticking faster. Like, it gave me like, yo, I really had to get serious in that sense of like, yo, all right, it's bandwidth more than anything. It's like, all right, I got a lot to do. You know, God ain't done with me. He's blessed me with the opportunity to have gone through some real shit. And now it's like, all right, now let's get your health together. Let's lock in and really focus and make the most of your time. So every day that I wake up healthy and don't hurt, it's like I got to get to it. Like, that's the blessing in itself. So
did you really think like the end was near?
Hell yeah. Especially like during that time, it got dark. Like during like, you know, 2012 to even like 2016, because I didn't know and I couldn't get the shit right. So every time I got one thing right, like I get a blood clot here or a pulmonary embolism. I couldn't, like, my lungs, like, so once I got to this space of like, all right, I've figured out, you know, how to stay healthy and how to stay alive, then it's like, that's the constant reminder of like, you got to do something with this. You got to turn your pain into purpose. And for me, that became helping others. Like, and you know, you go through this spiritual transition of like, all the things that feed me are probably not the best for me, but when I'm feeding others, that's when I feel the healthiest. That's when I feel the drive to do. So now I live in that space. I'm like, all right, what can I do to make the world a better place? What can I do to lend a hand to the next artist? And you know, that's that healthy journey for me, to where it gives me that drive, because I don't feel like I'm busy. I don't feel like I'm doing too much. I feel like, yo, this is my calling. This is where I'm supposed to go with it. So, you know, hopefully, however many more years I got left, I'll keep rocking.
Was that the reason you started having so many kids?
People say that. I don't know. Like, if I took the spiritual,
I think you might have said it in an interview or joked around. And
I think you probably said it here. Yeah. I was like, but if I'm being serious, it wasn't like I set out to do it. It probably got to that space of like, I value being a father. I value life. So I was never against the concept. And if we want to have deeper conversations about, you know, like what I talk about in therapy, and even as men, it's like there are those times, and we've been, you know, I've called it access to excess. I have the ability.
That's right.
to do my thing, and a lot of others probably I could have stopped, you know, and or even not had the children, but I was welcoming the idea of it and was never against it. People say, or people's opinions about me is none of my business, and if anything, I take that low frequency energy and shift it to where it's like, all right, keep talking, because I'm doing the work.
How are you handling Christmas though?
Hold on. Is it low frequency energy if people say, Nick, why don't you wear condoms?
Man,
low frequency or is that?
Who told you I don't wear condoms, Charlamagne?
But the condoms you using, you need to sue. Now you need to sue. If you using condoms, you need to sue. But how do you handle Christmas?
I mean, I joke. I'm saying, I'm Saint Nick and everything, but it's really structured in a way to where I kind of take that week and turn it into Christmas week.
Okay.
You know, and there is, because I'm traveling and flying, like I'm trying to be everybody, and even Thanksgiving was the same way. I was in 5-6 different Thanksgivings at a time, because it's my mom's house, it's my grandmother's house.
What do you say? 20 minutes, 30 minutes?
How long is dinner? You ain't gotta be here that long. Y'all play spades, I'm out to the next house.
Do you eat?
I take everybody. Everybody cook different. So like,
you take one thing from every house, and by the time you get to the last house, you got the whole.
My white baby mama, I'm not really eating that potato salad.
Oh my God.
It's different between pumpkin pie and sweet potato pie.
Now, one of your baby moms, Bree, she said, "How you juggle your 12 kids for the holidays is your problem."
And I don't see it as a problem. I think she was saying like it is, but I don't involve her. Like,
but I feel like the baby moms got to make it easy for you too, right?
They do, and that's what like I said. I give them credit to where like even in the process of like they say this is what we want, and it's everything from Christmas pictures to sled riding, the pictures with Santa or experiences. Like I make sure that every kid who wants to do something, or we have certain things set up, we make time to go do it. So I'm all over the damn place, but it's fun. I mean, y'all see my IG, you see me like we f***ing having a ball. Like, you know how much money I spend at Disneyland a year?
We can imagine.
I got 6, so I kind of know
what. No, the crazy thing is because I used to host Christmas morning at Disneyland, right. And so I used to get that Disney bag. Like it was like, and there were perks. So all of that stuff was free.
It's no longer free, huh?
It's no longer free. And I only had 2 kids then. So like to be 12, and every birthday, Chris, like I'm literally at Disneyland at least once a month. And to move around Disney, like I'm probably spending $200,000 a year at Disney.
Sheesh.
At Disneyland.
Yeah, because you got to pay for the chaperone.
You got all of that. But first of all, Disneyland is expensive up top. Like if you're trying to stay in the hotel, and now it's not how it used to be. Like you got to make reservations and stuff like so. I'm spending $200,000 a year at Disneyland.
They need to give you like a membership or something.
I used to be an employee. That's what I'm saying. Like I'm like, Mickey, can you hook me up? Like, can I get my job back? That's what job I need back.
But does any woman that you had a child with, did they feel like they were gonna stop you from doing that and you were gonna be the one? Did y'all ever have that conversation?
Ask them. I mean, the women in my life are so amazing. They are elevated in the sense that they never tried to change me. They knew what it was, and it wasn't like it was just a process, because all of them started off as true companions. And I look at them now, it's like those are the people I talk to. Like that's my circle. That's who I go to when I'm having issues, because the world a lot of times is against us. So like we gotta stick together in the sense of like I gotta protect them and they gotta protect me. Even not to generalize them as a group, but just individually. Those are the people that I go to when I'm depressed, when I'm up, relationship or not.
All right, we got more with Nick Cannon and Klondike Blonde. When we come back, it's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. All right, welcome back. Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. We're still kicking it with Nick Cannon and Klondike Blonde. Now, we taped this interview yesterday, so Chris Kalin was here. And I got a question. Does Nick want to get married? Do you see marriage in the future? Never again?
Yeah, absolutely not. I mean, because last time I used my words incorrectly. Last time we was having conversation, I'd be forgetting the mics is on. And I said it was a Eurocentric concept. What I really meant is the colonial aspect of marriage. It's a business. And I've been in that business before. I don't want to be in that business no more. It's so much paperwork. I don't want the government to be involved with my love life. I shouldn't have to have a legal document or a contract to let someone know how much I care for them, that I want to be their protector and their provider. It's kind of like the child support system. If you take care of your children, there's no need for paperwork, because I want my kids to have everything that I own. I don't want them to go without at all. I want them to live an abundant life. So I don't need the government to tell me the minimum that I need to pay, because I'm gonna give them the maximum. So same thing with love and marriage. If I with you for life, I don't need to be binded by a contract or a ring. And therefore, that's in the way those contracts are designed. That's from a Roman Catholicism approach of how we do it. There's ways to have unions and covenants and marriages through so many other philosophies in life. Specifically, in our African community from the diaspora, they do it differently. And, I'm learning and understanding those processes. But I know if you go over to the continent, it ain't about contracts. It ain't about paperwork and rings. It's like, nah, this is my wife. This is my wife, and however that moves around. So the concept of the American society marriage, I'll never do that again. But who's to say I can't find a life partner that I'm a rock with? We getting old. Like we in that state where it's like, by the time I'm in my 60s, I want to be on an island or top of a mountain in Tibet somewhere with somebody I could rock with forever. So I'm looking at it
like Kevin Lyles actually told me a long time ago. He said, I can't tell you to get married, but I can tell you should always have somebody to share your experiences with.
Yeah,
I with that heavy. Like that, I can see myself doing that. And then the fact, like, people are like, oh, aren't you worried about getting lonely? Like, I got 12 kids. Ain't never gonna be lonely. Somebody coming over. Like,
but even with that, that's scary too, though, right? Because I read something where it said you spend 70% of all the time you're ever going to spend with your kids between 1 and 18.
That's
and
crazy.
When you think about it, that's probably true.
Yeah.
Think about how many times you've probably seen your parents as you get become an adult and you're out in the world trying to figure things out.
And then even when you think about like the time that they spend at school and sports and stuff, like there's other people who are with your children throughout the day more than you are. And I'm learning that too, because I'm trying to be present at all of these games, and I'm picking them up from school and knowing the teachers and spending time at the recitals. And it's like I want them to at least see my presence there, because I know there's gonna be a time where I'm on a film set for 2 months. There's gonna be a time where I'm on tour over here. So I want them to see me every free time that I can, because when you think about the average person with a 9 to 5, from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m., they are under the supervision of a completely different adult. And then even by the time you get to work, you tired, they tired, you might get to see your kids, from 6 to 8, and then y'all sleep, and then again, the average, because I'm with my therapist, we've done the math on it. The average time that a parent spends with their kids a day is less than 3 hours. And then when you think about, like, that's why weekends are so important. That's why vacations are so important, because that's when they really get to know you, and that's when you really get to. It's about the qualitative approach, and it's really about creating as many core memories in that amount of time that you possibly
When your therapist talks about average parent, he ain't talking about you, right?
No, because clearly, but that's what, to me, I'm trying to go above and beyond when it comes to that parenting aspect, because I'm trying to create the best core memories as possible, because core memories can be in a positive light or in a negative light. So, I don't never, and that's all about keeping your word. That's all about managing expectations, because if I tell my kids something, I'm gonna make sure I do it. And obviously I have a strong support team to help me accomplish a lot of that. But again, as important as it is to sit back and analyze these things through therapy, and I mean, you know this very well, it's like you're constantly trying to grow. You're constantly trying to figure out how can I be a better dad, considering the circumstance.
I saw them ask Eddie Murphy, too, to give you some advice. Did you see that?
I love it. I was waiting for the advice.
He gave absolutely nothing.
He's like, I ain't got no advice to help me.
He got 12 kids.
All he said was, Lord have mercy.
I passed Eddie quick, too, because he was... I look up to the Eddie Murphys, to the Bob Marleys, to the Muhammad Alis, to the Dr. Sabis, to all these people who have giant families and providing for them all, and all of their. When you talk to anybody in Muhammad Ali's camp, anybody in the Marley family, anybody, they love their father so much, and they like, man, my father was amazing. Like that, I hope and pray people look at me the way, or my children look at me the way that Eddie's children look at him. I hope and pray that, the way that people admire Muhammad Ali as the father that he was. Like, that's hopefully, 10, 15 years from now, my children are saying those type of things about me. Yeah.
Well, we appreciate you for joining us, Nick Cannon and Klondike Blonde.
What can we expect from Klondike Blonde next, though? Like, what was it? Is it a project dropping? Like, what is it?
We are working on a lot of records right now within the punk rock rap little genre.
She in that vibe, that Lil Uzi, that Juice WRLD, like she's like that whole festival vibe. So she, you're gonna see her do a lot of shows, and like
on road.
Yeah, she got the Tatted Up record out right now. That's streaming, going crazy.
Okay.
The tattoo world is a real world that she's embraced and living in, and like all her punk rock rap music is gonna go up. So she's one of those artists that stream. Like again, that was one of the issues why I created. Like, you heard the song. You heard the song on TikTok, you know it, but you never see the person.
Right.
Now we're going to turn her into the superstar that she needs to be, and allow her fans to kind of touch her in the way that, it be. Hopefully we take it to that level.
Who's all on Incredible? I know Justina Valentine,
Hitman Holla,
Blonde, Hitman Holla.
Yeah, those are, I mean, there's a plethora of acts that we're working with. And again, I don't like to be like, oh, you're signed to Incredible, but these are the people from the artists that you see on, even people like DC Young Fly is an amazing artist. Mm-hmm. It's just that we got to line it up for when it's time to focus on his music because he's doing so many other things. So the artists that we're focusing on at the moment is Klondike, Hitman, and Justina are the ones that you're going to see within the next 60 days dropping. And, we got a lot. Season 2 of Future Superstars is going to be a whole nother run.
Right. Season 2, you got to come to Charleston.
We do
find some talent. Seriously,
100%. I mean,
I got a playlist. You can hear some awesome things.
We are Carolina right here.
That's
right. Carolina squad over here. That's right. I'll be there tomorrow. My grandmother just turned 104. Or she turned 104.
That's a blessing.
Yeah. Wow. Shouts out to Corrine Cannon. Happy birthday. So I'm gonna spend it with my great grandmother.
Absolutely.
In Kannapolis, North Carolina.
Kannapolis? What's that next to?
Concord, Charlotte.
Okay, got you.
Yeah.
All right. Well, it's the Breakfast Club. It's Nick Cannon, Klondike Blonde. Thank y'all.
Let's go.
Thank y'all.
We're live, guys.
I just heard some terrible news.
We're live, guys.
Dr. Umar would not be approved.
We're live, guys.
Dr. Umar would not approve of what I just heard.
Shut up, man.
I don't approve either.
Oh, my goodness. Morning, everybody. We are the Breakfast Club. Ivy Rivera is here, our guest co-host. What'd you say?
I just
nothing. You ain't hear nothing. What you mean?
I am totally against it.
That's right, Dr. Umar.
Same.
Well, let's get to the rumors. Let's go.
Oh, man.
Wait.
Big Ivy.
Young boy.
This is the Rumor Report.
You don't know what this means to me. You're the person that's like, we want to see Ivy Rivera.
I will always talk about what's going on in culture. I was very bochichera.
Ivy Rivera is the energy.
On the Breakfast Club.
I know that's right. Talk to me nice. Well, let's get right into it. Teyana Taylor, oh my gosh, shout out to my sis. She's doing great. Well, I don't know right now, but her divorce is public and not by her decision. It was alleged that she filed for divorce in January and she wanted initials to keep it private, for the respect of her family and just her time of transitioning into a single beautiful woman. And Iman requested that the initials be replaced with their full names, and once that happened, news of the divorce went public. Teyana reportedly requested to have the documents in the divorce sealed, and that was apparently denied. So the divorce will continue to move forward in the public eye, sending so much love to the family. But I'm just confused as to why he requested full names to be revealed in the file. I don't get that part.
Yeah. Why would Iman want to make that public, especially after Teyana has gone out of her way to protect him and protect the privacy of their family? That makes no sense to me.
Yeah, that's the main thing. She wanted to protect the kids and protect the family. She didn't want it out there. Of course, her kids
and
are
protecting
of age.
him. She was still protecting him.
Yeah, and the kids of age where they're on TikTok, they're on social media, so she doesn't want that out there for them. She doesn't want to have to deal with that and go through school and their friends and all that. So she's trying to protect that. So what the reason why that they're trying to make it public makes no sense.
Who? No, ain't no we. It sound like Iman trying to make it public.
Yeah, it makes no sense.
Yeah, that don't make no sense.
I'm literally confused because I feel like we should all be aligned to protect the family at all costs.
Especially when Teyana has gone out of her way to do just that. Even when people were, accusing Iman of things. Didn't Iman get
accused of cheating?
Yes. And Teyana went out of her way. Remember, she posted that post and she was like, not too much on Iman now.
There was a video of a girl with a chain and it looked very sus.
Exactly.
Yeah, she's always protected him.
Teyana has always protected him and protected the family. So that don't make no sense to me why he would want to make that public now.
Going against her wishes of what she wants.
Absolutely.
It's not even about what she wants. It's about what's best for the family.
100%.
Yep.
I think there's just a right and a wrong, and public news is just, this is not worth it.
Periado.
Well, think about it even like
this. You say that in Spanish? What you say?
Not periado.
It's definitely not
Punto. No, it's not.
That don't sound right.
It don't sound right. I don't know. I don't speak Spanish like that.
You just made me say a slur. That was a slur. What was it?
That sounded crazy.
I think it is punto, though.
But now I was going to say, even when you think about it, when Teyana went on that press tour for her movie and for her sneakers that she released, and she was already divorced at the time. She never mentioned it. She never talked bad about it. She just always tried to protect her family. So, salute to TT.
Teyana, she be moving with grace, and I just pray that she continues to do that. And shout out to
bother
man.
Nobody.
Get it together, man.
Teyana don't bother nobody. She stays out the way.
Don't bother her.
Iman be staying out the way too, which is very surprising. I'm shocked.
It's very shocking to me. I'm a little befuddled.
Same.
That's literally of the whole story. I just don't understand that part.
How you say befuddled in Spanish?
Before the
we wish them all the best.
Absolutely.
Oh man, can we get into SZA? There's been a clip that's been going viral about her and her relationship to this record on Rihanna's album Anti called Consideration. There is a clip where she opens up about it. Let's get into it.
I look outside my window, I can get no peace of mind. That is from Consideration.
When I look outside my window, I can get no peace of mind.
I cared so much, and I was so just frustrated, and I felt like I'll never have anything that's cool again. I'll never make anything that's cool again, and that was so crazy and so wrong because it was the centerpiece to my album at the time, and for her it was just part of her album, and I was like, please no. I had just shot a video for it, and I was about to drop it in a couple of days. In hindsight, it was so hard to go and accept, but now it's I'm so glad that happened, and that it didn't cost me anything. If anything, I just gained a bunch from it, and I thank God that I made cool music outside of that.
Yikes.
Hey,
I mean, that's politics. I don't think Rihanna knew about that.
SZA is correct. I don't even understand what the story is, but SZA is right.
SZA is correct.
Because SZA don't bother nobody. She stays out the way. She's unproblematic, and she's one of my daughter's favorite artists. She was number 2 on my daughter's Spotify Wrapped this year, right behind Phoebe Bridgers.
Okay.
And her SOS tour was phenomenal and fantastic and amazing. So SZA is correct.
And
I
SZA
still
was
don't
still
even know
on
what the story is.
SZA was still on the song.
What song?
Basic.
He don't know. He didn't
Consideration.
listen. He didn't listen. I don't know if you figured it out.
He didn't listen.
I have no
He didn't
idea what's
listen.
going on.
Does this all the time.
Basically, that song was hers.
What song?
You
Consideration.
he's not listening. He doesn't know what
It's
you're
fine.
talking
I'm
about.
moving on. I'm not gonna repeat the story again.
The R&B singer?
What?
You said,
What are you
you said
saying?
the song was hers.
It was on Rihanna's album. It was originally SZA's song.
Let it go,
Look at
Ivy.
you
Ivy.
old man.
SZA and Rihanna did a song
Anyway,
together?
Ivy, let it go. Just let it go.
on to better news.
Just let it go, Ivy.
SZA and Rihanna did a song.
Bronny, can we give a round of applause for Bronny James? He is cleared to return to the courts.
That's good. Want to see him play.
Wow. After a long time just dealing with health issues, he is back on the court. There is some great news, and we have some audio. Let's get into that.
So we have some great news to report. Bronny James, he's been cleared by his doctors for a full return to basketball. According to a statement from the James family spokesperson, Bronny will have a final evaluation with USC staff this week, resume practice next week, and return to games soon after. Fantastic news.
I'm wishing him good health, and I wish Bronny could just play without all the scrutiny and without all the eyes that's going to be on him. But it's impossible because he's Bronny James and he's LeBron James' son.
It's always going to be that way. Lenny Kravitz. Oh.
But we got to go back to Lenny Kravitz.
Okay.
All right, because we got to wrap up and get to Charlamagne's donkey. Lenny Kravitz made me want to wear leather pants. When I seen him at the iHeartRadio Music Festival. Anyway, Charlamagne!
What's wrong with you?
Lenny Kravitz ain't make you want to wear leather pants. You've always wanted to wear leather pants.
I do.
Don't blame that on Lenny Kravitz.
I seen him at the iHeartRadio
It was good
Festival.
influence.
He had leather pants on. I was like, he looked cool in leather pants. I want to rock
You've been
leather
wanting
pants.
to wear with leather pants for a long time.
It was giving mood board.
I'm going to wear leather pants to
It's giving
mood board. I'm going to wear leather pants before Christmas.
Okay. Do you. Do you, boo.
What color, though? It depends.
Salmon. Salmon colored leather pants is disgusting.
That is very
You
not
should
approved.
What?
Not approved.
My God.
Not approved.
Who you giving your donkey to, man?
4 after the hour. Let's talk city girls, okay? There's a 38-year-old city girl named Zipporah Abram from Miami. We call her Young Zip. She needs to come to the front of the congregation. We'd like to have a word with her this morning.
All right, we'll get to that next. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club. Your mornings will never be the same.
Make sure you tell them to watch out for Florida, man.
The craziest people in America come from the Bronx and all of Florida. Yes, you are a donkey.
A Florida man attacked an ATM for a very strange reason. It gave him too much money. Florida man is arrested after deputies say he rigged the door to his home in an attempt to electrocute his pregnant wife. Police arrested an Orlando man for attacking a flamingo.
The Breakfast Club, bitches.
Donkey of the day with Charlamagne the God. I don't know why y'all keep letting him get y'all like this.
It ain't me, Lil Duval, it's y'all. Donkey of the day for Friday, December 1st goes to a 38-year-old Miami, Florida woman named Zipporah Abraham. Now, what does your Uncle Charla always say about the great state of Florida? Say it with me. The craziest people in America come from the Bronx and all of Florida, and don't assume that Ivy Rivera is from the Bronx just because, you know, she's not. She's from Brooklyn. Still crazy nonetheless. But that's neither here nor there. Now, I think I can confidently say that Zipporah is 100% grade A city girl. And you know a city girl gonna do one or two things. She either gonna F on a scamming ass, rich ass nigga, or she gonna commit a scam herself. See, those big Birkin bags that hold 5 or 6 figures don't buy themselves. So a city girl gonna make a way. Wham, bam, thank you, scam. And Zipporah, Big Zip, 28 grams of pure scam, made a way. Okay? She didn't even aim high. Young Zip wasn't even looking for no new jewels to shine her out. She wasn't looking for no shopping sprees to fly her out. She wasn't in Calabasas trying to buy a house. Young Zip was in Walmart. Okay, Young Zip was in Walmart trying to figure out a way to walk out with $850 worth of items. $850 worth of items from Walmart. She wasn't trying to scam a new coupe with the paper tag, same color as the Birkin bag. No! $850 of household items from Walmart. And how was she trying to do it? With counterfeit bills.
Oh, boy.
See, Young Zip don't got time for you fake ass hoes talking out loud in your fake ass clothes, but she definitely got time for some fake ass bills. Let's go to CBS News Miami for the report, please.
A woman is in custody. She allegedly used then ate counterfeit money at a Walmart in North Miami Beach. Officers received the report from customer service. They recognized the suspect, Zephora Abraham, from a prior incident. Abraham also allegedly tried to leave the store with a bin full of items worth more than $850. When stopped by an officer, police say she tried to eat some of the counterfeit money. She is facing felony charges, including grand theft.
How the news reporter just all nonchalantly said she used and ate fake money. This is how you know Florida is nuts. Now, what kind of city girl attempts to have a money fight with fake money? Okay, city girls told broke boys fall back if their money ain't right. So the same rules have to apply for broke girls. Broke girls fall back if your money ain't right. And Young Zip, you need to fall all the way back because the only thing worse than no money is fake money. Now, the fact that Zipporah tried to eat this money lets me know that she has swallowed worse. Okay? When that's your go-to move, then you done swallowed whole blunts. You done swallowed crack. You done swallowed some heroin. And that poom poom of yours has definitely done been a stash box for all types of narcotics. Jesus. Okay? Your name is Zipporah, but I bet they call you Big Zip around the way because you could hide a whole zip of kush in your poom poom. Okay? Make the loud pack go from smelling musty to smelling like the kitchen at Red Lobster. Canine Dog would just pass out if he ever got a whiff.
It was a display for me.
Jesus.
Look, Zipporah, in the words of T.K. Kirkland, who raised you? Okay, I love Walmart. If you read my first book, Black Privilege, then you know how much I love Walmart. I consider Walmart holy grounds, a cultural institution. When you grow up in a small town in the country, rural America, like I did, Moncks Corner, South Carolina, dropping the clues bombs from Moncks Corner, okay? You know there's not much to do except roam around a 24-hour Walmart. So I consider what you did blasphemous. But we also know that Walmart is usually the first place folks learn to steal from. So I know 38 is pretty old for a scammer in Miami. By 38 in Miami, you know, a city girl should be all Madden. Okay, you should be an all Madden scammer. At the very least, all pro. But you moving like a straight rookie because let's just say you was a pro. Okay, a pro would know $850 worth of items. You just take that to the self-checkout, scan a pack of gum about 30 times so you get a long-ass receipt, walk out, greet it, just go and glance at the receipt, keep it moving.
Wait, that sounds like you did that before.
Never did it. But I guarantee you JT and Young Miami somewhere right now listening to me and they thinking to themselves, period. Okay? All right? Trina know what I'm talking about. I'm not saying it's right. I'm just simply saying, Zipporah, you're not ever going to get a crocodile Birkin from the Everglades moving how you moving. Not to mention those counterfeit bills not dying for you. I know we live in a world where everything is GMO and we all eating fake, counterfeit, processed everything for the most part. But the attempt to swallow $200 in fake money, counterfeit bills? What Haitian woman in Miami put that thing on you? Put voodoo on you that made you think you have goat and you can eat paper? Please give Zipporah Abram the sweet sounds of the Hamiltons.
Oh, now you are the donkey of the day. You are the donkey of the day. Yee-haw.
Yes, indeed.
All right.
Now say peace, BET, so we can talk about why Dr. Umar might be a little upset.
All right. Well, thank you for that donkey today. And here we go. There we go.
Say peace, BET.
Peace, BET.
Now, I just heard some slightly disturbing news about one of my favorite nieces, Ivy Rivera.
Oh my God!
Welcome to the show, Ivy.
No,
Ivy has to know me and Dr. Umar wouldn't have approved.
Well, what did you hear, sir?
I don't know. Do you want to tell us, Ivy?
I don't know what you heard either.
I am totally against it.
I heard you recently got ghosted.
Nope.
Yo,
not me.
I hate this show. I hate this show.
By a ghost.
I hate this show.
I see what you're doing here.
I hate this show.
I am totally against it.
But I'm here for it. So what are you saying, Charlamagne?
What's the question? I heard y'all. Don't act like I'm making this up. I walked in and heard y'all talking about it.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm in total denial.
Some things are made for behind the scenes, but
that wasn't supposed to be on there?
No.
Oh, never mind. Then go ahead.
Too late now.
No, it's not too late.
I mean, since we're here.
We're already here now. Might as well go all the way with it.
Ivy got ghosted by a Caucasian.
Oh my goodness! I didn't mean to go all the way with it. We're supposed to.
It's you.
Listen, first of all,
500 lashes for conduct on becoming a black.
Hold on, guys. Before we get ahead of ourselves,
what happened, Ivy?
We need the rumors to be clear, right? Shout out to Big Mack because he's really spiraling my story out of control.
What happened?
I went to dinner.
Okay.
With a man.
Was the food seasoned?
It was delicious. I had a bronzino. It was a 2-hour conversation, very fruitful. The day after, we had a nice conversation. Expressed that I wanted to see him again. And I didn't.
And he was white.
And he was white.
Play some white music.
Tell me why. Tell me why. Tell me why.
So what is the question? What are we asking this morning, guys?
Right.
I don't know what the question is. I just think it's funny as hell that Ivy got ghosted by a ghost.
That's all you care about. That's all you care about. You don't care about
He
feelings.
don't care about my feelings.
Are you a black woman
right.
or a Latina woman who has ever been ghosted by a white man? Huh?
I was going to say, have you ever dated outside your race? But that sounds even better.
Right.
We know that already.
No, I think the question is, have you ever tried something outside of your type and it failed tremendously?
Well, Dr. Umar tried to warn you. You ain't listened.
Oh, man.
Okay.
What song is
Here
this?
I am. I'm living my truth.
Is Taylor Swift? Who's this? No Audition?
Yes.
I mean, not No Audition.
Ain't no new.
Is it NSYNC?
NSYNC? Backstreet Boys.
Backstreet Boys.
Listen
They're
to
the
me,
same.
man. That is a good question that Ivy posed. Have you ever tried something new? Okay, in the relationship department.
Yes.
And it didn't work out.
That's
It
right.
backfired.
It didn't work
800
out. And I know a lot
585.
of y'all can relate to Ivy's story. There's a lot of y'all black women out there and Latino women out there who tried to date outside of your race, and the white man ghosted you. You thought it was going to be different over there.
I'm just making a PSA. I'm back to black.
You back?
I'm back to black, baby.
800-585-1051. That is the question. Have you ever dated outside of your race? You tried something new,
That's right.
and it didn't work
You
out.
thought the grass was going to be green on the other side, but there was no color over there at all.
Not at all.
Okay.
No seasoning at all.
That's right.
Can you turn this off? I was just joking about play white music.
Nah, T, turn that up. That actually slaps, by the way. But yes, let's discuss.
It's really crazy. I feel attacked.
Wait, who sings the dun-dun-dun-dun-dun? Because I miss you. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
Avril Lavigne.
That is not Avril
Play Avril
Lavigne.
Lavigne.
Taylor Swift.
It's not. Oh my gosh.
Ariana Grande.
This is
Play
getting
that
a
next.
little
Britney Spears.
sticky.
It's Britney.
That's Britney
It's
Spears.
Britney. All right, we'll play
It's
that.
definitely not Britney.
Too. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Ivy Rivera is our guest co-host today, and she was trying to have a conversation behind the scenes. Charlamagne walked in and overheard and was very disgusted.
I wasn't disgusted. I'm not that disgusted, by interracial relationships, but I do love to see, black people with black people, Latino people with Latino people, black people with Latino people. I do like that. You know what I mean? I am a pro all black brown love. Okay.
Listen, guys, I was just trying something new. There's nothing wrong with that.
Why? Wow.
I gotta stand on business.
Well, stand on that white business. Stand on that white-owned business, Ivy.
I stepped away. I stepped down.
So what happened exactly? You said you went out.
I went out.
Damn.
I had some bronzino, and I went home.
No,
What's
that's
wrong?
not. No, you told the story with much more sadness before. Tell the sadness. Tell the sad one.
I had a good time.
Okay.
I just don't know what happened after.
So are the brothers and the Spanish people not hollering the correct way?
Don't come down. Don't. This ain't about us.
They're not coming correct.
I'm asking why
talk about it.
she stepped out. I'm just asking why.
Yes, because I'm in a phase in my life where I am looking for something intentional.
Settle down era.
settle down era.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like my brothers is just not coming with that energy. So I just wanted to see if the energy was over there.
And so now you realize it's not about race. It's just that, maybe it's you. And maybe these men.
It's me.
Maybe it's something that you're doing that ain't connecting with these guys.
Well,
black, white, brown, Puerto Rican, Haitian.
I think I've done the work. Charlotte, I'm doing the work. I'm a healed girl.
Mm-hmm.
I come whole.
Mm-hmm.
And I come with assets.
You know what it probably was? I'm going to be totally honest with you.
What is it?
Knowing you, Ivy. Ivy has expensive taste. What was the restaurant y'all went to?
Don't tell them. They went to an expensive restaurant.
I know.
No,
they did.
but you know what's crazy? He has expensive taste too.
They both had. I think it's Ivy's a boss, right?
Who paid the bill?
He did. Of course.
I didn't even bring my wallet.
So he probably was calculating like, damn, first date.
He didn't even look at the bill. That's
telling
the vibe I like.
I'm telling you, it's Ivy's a boss. And he wants somebody that's not a boss that he could kind of move around.
That Ivy is
and you
definitely
can't
a
do
boss.
that with Ivy.
Damn.
Interesting.
Prayers for my husband.
You want to marry
are.
him? Oh.
No. Are you crazy?
Well, let's go to the phone line.
I don't want to see him again.
So if he call you after this segment today and be like, no, I just got caught up.
She gonna give him
I was in
another
the
shot.
hospital. I had a broke leg.
She gonna give him
I'm gonna
another
be like,
shot.
whatever you do not listen to the Breakfast Club.
Okay. What if he goes, look, man, it's wintertime. I start to look like a sugar cookie in the winter, so I didn't want to see you.
He already looked like a sugar cookie,
Damn.
to be honest.
Damn.
Hello, who's this?
It's Mila.
What's your name?
Mila.
Okay, mama. So you dated outside of, you tried something new and it didn't work?
Yes. My friend tried to hook me up with this man. And she's like bragging on him, like, yeah, we're good friends. He owns a parking lot downtown. That's how I met him. He got all this money. She sold me on him just having all this money. I was young, like 19. So he came pick me up. He had a Range Rover. So I'm like, okay. He failed to tell me that he was Asian. And no offense to Asians, but it was just different. I could barely understand him because he had a heavy accent. So the whole time we're eating, I'm constantly like, what'd you say, huh? Could you repeat that? And then he
probably doing the same thing to you.
Massage him.
He what?
He wanted me to massage him. He took after we ate dinner, so he was like, "Oh, we should go back to my house." Yeah.
Now come on now.
It was weird.
I don't believe you. You made that up. What you gonna tell me?
Her name is Lola. I'm about to say her name too.
I don't believe you.
Promise.
He wanted.
It's a real story, Charlamagne.
He wanted me. He wanted a massage.
How did you understand that question and request?
I'm embarrassed because I ain't gonna lie, I did give him a massage. I felt awkward. I was like, okay, I'll massage him.
So after I massage
what did you do his nails too?
You know I'm by my paper.
Did you do his nails too, ma'am?
Goodbye, ma'am.
I don't believe this story.
Goodbye, ma'am.
It's not selling me. It's not selling me like my story.
He's like, okay, you know.
Huh?
Hello?
Hey, who are you talking to?
Hello?
Lisa.
Hey, Lisa.
Hi.
Who are you talking to, Lisa?
I have my coworker with me in the car.
Oh, okay. How are you, Lisa?
Good morning. What's your coworker's name?
Shakira.
Shakira.
Guess what race she is? Black. Tell us about the time a white man let you down.
Yo.
Okay. Don't do that, Charlamagne.
Okay, we listening.
Go ahead.
You know, you're young, you know. He lives in my neighborhood. And he approached me, very nice. And we started to talk, and we went out on a couple of dates. He's Jewish.
So did it work
Okay,
out?
we're
What
listening.
happened?
Yeah.
Did it not work out?
It didn't work out with me because I didn't see a real common bond with him.
Okay.
But like, tell
I
me
didn't really
more.
see
We
anything
need,
that
we
we
need
really had.
details, sis, because I'm intrigued. Where did y'all go? What did
I
y'all
mean,
do?
We went to the movies. We started out going to the movies and dinner. But I realized that I'm sitting at the theater, and people are really staring hard at us. Like, they're staring at us like, are y'all together?
Where you from, Brooklyn?
They
And I'm like,
looking at y'all like Dr. Who.
No,
I'd be so
Queens.
disappointed.
Well, you're
Queens.
from Queens. Okay.
Queen.
And what movie did y'all see? What movie did y'all go see?
Black Panther.
What
We
restaurant
went,
did y'all go to?
no, we higher learning of all movies.
So this was in the 1900s.
Yeah, this was the 1900s.
Yes, it was, yes.
Yes, you can't see higher learning.
Higher learning.
With a
We went
Caucasian.
to, well, obviously, you don't know what it's about if it just came out.
So Higher Learning was when Michael
When
Rappaport,
it
the
first-
white guy, was shooting the black people.
Yes.
Yeah, that.
Yes. And we ended up leaving the theater early
I would have too.
because of the end of the
He was like, let me get out of here, but they think I'm Remy.
Yeah, that was smart. That was smart. Jesus
Yikes.
Christ.
God bless.
800-585-1051. If you're just joining us, we're talking about Ivy Rivera. Ivy Rivera stepped outside of her race. Stepped out of all her races.
All of them. Black, brown. She dated a white man, yo.
And it didn't work out. And
she went on a date with a Caucasian. I'm not upset. I'm not.
Yes, you are. You are
not.
so mad. You're staring at me deep in my eyes.
I'm
like,
not
how dare you?
disappointed. You know why? Because you got your heart broken. That's what you get.
I did not get my heart broken.
Well, you got a little let down.
It was a little ego jab.
Good.
Damn it, man. 800-585-1051. Has this happened to you? Call us up right now. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
It's topic time. Call 800-585-1051 to join into the discussion with the Breakfast Club.
Talk about it. Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. If you're just joining us, we're talking about Ivy Rivera. She's our guest co-host. She was talking behind the scenes, and somebody heard it and brought it on the air. She stepped outside her race, all her races, and decided to date a Caucasian.
And as we're having this conversation, I just got sent a video from the Jasmine brand. And it says, TikToker says, this black woman, TikToker says she let white ex-boyfriend call her N-word and slave baby while she called him master. Yet another reason why Dr. Umar doesn't approve.
Oh my God, I don't think that
Ivy didn't get that far.
No, I know. I'm just
We just had Bronzino. That's it.
Well, we got BB on the line. BB, good morning.
Good morning.
What happened with you, BB?
I tried to date a white person, and what it was, I couldn't get past the sexual part of it. It was cool, us dating and stuff, but when we tried to have intercourse, I was kind of weirded out.
It's all fun and games so that pink meat reveals itself.
The pink meat.
Yeah, that's
real.
fine.
That's my biggest fear of all time.
When that pink meat
I was
pop
looking
out.
at that crap what? Wait, what? No, I can't do it.
He ain't have no sauce.
It was messed up.
What kind of Caucasian was he?
What do you mean?
There's levels to this.
Are there?
He was a real Caucasian, but you know how you have some of those.
What's a fake Caucasian?
Okay, on a scale of 1 to Travis Kelce, where does he fall?
He's Travis Kelce, like a Travis Kelce type.
Now, Travis before Taylor or after Taylor? There's a difference.
Before Taylor.
Oh, so the white boy wearing Timbs, got a little swag to him.
Okay.
Well,
That's the type I like.
That's what you went out with?
I call them white men with sauce.
Get down, and I was like, hell no.
All right, well, I'm sorry, Mama. Hello, who's this?
Yellow Timbs, pink PP.
Yo, stop it, man. Hello, who's this?
I'm stressed.
Hello?
Hello, can you hear me?
I can hear you. What's your name, Mama?
Hi, yes, my alias, Security Consulting Services on IG, and I was trying to be envious of the Asian man, black woman community. I was trying to be the goddess of that community. I was on Bumble, met a Japanese guy, and he was older, not my type. The first date, he said he got in a car accident. So then we rescheduled our sushi, and then that got rescheduled, and then we met up at my gym, worked out together. We were vibing, and then I researched him, found out he owned an oil refinery in Baytown. He was married, and then before I found out he was married, I reached out to him, and I guess he told my blood cells sayonara because he ghosted me.
I don't see the problem. I mean, what you mad at him because he was in a car accident?
No, she mad because he was married.
He was not in a car accident.
He was married? I didn't even hear that.
He was married. He was using these as excuses.
If you believe the stereotypes, it's possible he was in a car accident.
You know what? Stop it. All right. What's the moral of the story? Let's wrap this up. What's the moral of the story? What's the moral of the story?
Stay where you safe, baby girl.
By the way, you can be safe with any race. You can. You just got your heart broke, Ivy. I don't think
I did not. You
or ego jab,
right.
ego jab.
Yeah,
you just got
you
an
really
ego jab.
amping it. You amping it.
You got an ego jab.
The way that you guys are framing the story, you would have thought this was for months. Like it was one day.
Dr. Umar would say one too many. Okay.
You are correct.
Okay.
All right. All right. Well, when we come back, salute to Nyla. Nyla has, of course, passed the aux, and we're going to be getting that on next. So don't move. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Ivy Rivera is here, our guest co-host, and it's time for Pass the Aux.
Go, DJ, cause that's my DJ. Say go, DJ,
DJ Nyla.
Yup.
DJ, playing that song. What's up, Nyla?
Hey guys.
Big Nyla, NYLA.
Hello, happy Friday.
Happy
Nyla.
Friday.
Welcome back.
Now, Nyla, you went to Renaissance, right? The movie?
Yeah, not the tour. I couldn't afford the tickets, but I definitely could afford that $40 ticket.
How was it? My kids went last night. They loved it.
It was fire.
Yeah.
It's long. It's about 3 hours, but it was really, really well produced. Music, like the sequence was fire. The transitions were incredible. And honestly, just seeing Beyonce's work ethic and work-life balance between being a mother, being a daughter, being a sister, being a wife, like it was just very inspiring for me because I'm somebody who is, deeply involved with my family and also deeply in my work. So.
I'm glad you supported it with your dollars. I'm glad Envy and his daughter supported it with their dollars because everybody has these debates about who's bigger, Taylor Swift and Beyonce. I personally am always going to be a Pinkett Smith, Winfrey, Knowles Carter, but at the end of the day, money talks. And Taylor Swift movie opened with $97 million at the box office.
Correct.
Beyonce's projected to do 30.
Which is still a lot.
It's good, but it ain't $97 million. But it could be if y'all actually supported niggas.
$30 million is still great though.
Do you think it really could be if all the black people went out and bought that? Because I'm just thinking, like, fan base wise, if there was more white people paying to go see Beyonce as well, or do you think we have a chance?
You want me to look up the first weekend numbers for Black Panther?
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Yikes.
All right. So
Make sure y'all get y'all tickets.
There you go. So let's get the
And
pastor
shout out to my cousin because she was also assistant choreographer for Beyonce on that tour. So
Period.
yeah, it's in the lineage, baby.
You ain't gonna say her
I
name?
love that.
Tia Rivera.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah.
Peace, Tierra.
Yes.
She said Tia, not.
Yeah,
No, he
Tia
said
Rivera. He said peace, Tierra.
Tia.
Oh, I thought
You said
I
Tierra.
heard Tierra.
I don't know.
Oh, Tia. Tia. Sorry, Tia.
Y'all all sound alike. Y'all all sound alike. Right, where we at
Come
today?
on, Nyla.
All right, we're going to start off with, I know some people online were saying they didn't really like this record, but I like this new Jack Harlow song. It's called Love It On Me.
I love it too.
Ain't this record like number 2 in the country right now?
I thought number 1
Number 1, something like
on
that?
Billboard. I
Well,
thought.
I'm just catching up because we weren't here last week. So
It's a very dope
I
record.
wanna
I like
play
the
it.
record a lot. I like Jack Harlow. It's just that, the optics of a white man and then the whips and chains just, it triggers something in me. I'm not going to lie to you, but I'm not mad at it. I know I'm aware of my traumas.
It's a dope record.
Why is that
Jack
from?
Harlow is the white man with sauce.
Jack Harlow's a white man with sauce.
Oh, spicy mayo.
Spicy
Wow.
No,
It's giving aioli.
That's what Weezy calls them. She like a little spicy mayo.
Spicy mayo.
That's pretty
Okay.
good. But you know what? I didn't really pick up on the whips and chains part. I wasn't triggered when I naturally heard it because I just like the sample.
I was triggered.
It's Motto, right?
Motto.
Motto. That's the sample, right?
Oh yes.
Yeah, Motto. Drake sample.
All right, and then next we're gonna go with an artist who's from Canada. Her name's Naomi. She has a song called Push featuring Omale. Also works with G-Spin.
That's dope.
I can dig it. I would turn that on around 9:30 a.m., 10 a.m. Wake up, Andre 3000 flute album playing. Then after the flute album, throw that on. I'm ready for some words.
Are you really listening to that flute album?
Damn right, I'm listening to the flute album. That's my vibe anyway. I like that kind of music.
I listened while knitting, but this one is doing more for me.
You listen
Charlotte
while
definitely
knitting?
gives Namio
Yeah, you know
Neke Kyo vibes.
That's right.
I love that for you.
That's right.
Not about to let you judge me. All
Nope,
right.
I'm not judging.
First of all, I don't know why y'all judging Andre 3000 now because nobody goes into the spa and be like, yo, this music whack. You know what I'm saying?
We're not judging.
But I don't turn the spa music on when I'm driving.
It's not an album to drive to.
I know. I mean, but it's
It's
just.
a decompressed,
There you go.
gift
That's
center
right.
type
That's
of vibe.
right.
You do it when you're
That's
knitting.
right.
Like it's a knitting type.
Knitting,
Right,
yeah,
that's right. Light some candles.
I gotta
You
get
know
into
what I
knitting.
mean?
My mom
Palo
was like,
Santo the room,
You
sage the
really
room.
playing this right now? I'm like, yeah. I just wanted to tap in. But okay. Anyway, last record is going to be off of 2 Chainz and Lil Wayne's project. Because in the comment section, they was complaining, saying, you ain't going to pick a song. Not remembering that I literally picked the lead single that dropped prior to the album. But it's okay. I'll do another one because we love 2 Chainz and Wayne. Here's Millions from Now.
Let me tell y'all something. 2 Chainz and Lil Wayne album is jamming. You hear me?
I feel like it came and went though. It's a dope project. But I feel like it just came
That's
and went.
most music nowadays.
And I don't know. My dad played it the entire time I was home. Every time he got in the car, when we was cleaning the house on Saturday,
Yes.
it was like I couldn't.
It's a hard
escape
album.
it.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's Shame is my joint. Shame, bars, like
Transparency.
This album is very, very jamming. But I mean, nobody appreciates anything nowadays. So a good album like this can come out and people will listen to it and it'll stick with who it sticks to, but then people move on to something else.
Yikes.
That's what I'm saying. Y'all generation is just fleeting.
Don't say y'all generation
Y'all just
because
fleeting
y'all are
with
part,
everything.
You guys are a part of the generation. You guys are
We
part
are
of
not.
the discourse.
I was born
Yes,
in
y'all
1978.
I was
am
born in the
old.
1900s
I am
too.
at the age where I just look down upon y'all in judgment.
I feel like the I feel like the Drake album, though, Drake and 21 was there for a minute.
Yes.
That album stuck for a long time.
I'm still listening to that project. That's why I'm
So
mad
say-
that I have a new project that I got to digest because I'm still listening to the other one.
But Drake and
What
21,
other one?
that wasn't even this year, was it?
What,
was
For
Drake and
Other
21
Dogs?
this year?
Yeah.
Was it this
No,
year? They
no,
went
that
to-
was last
That
year.
was last year.
For me. It was the end of last year.
End of last
But
year.
still, it's a lot of music to digest.
Now,
I
I gotta listen to that song in full because I'm not gonna lie, that hook wasn't selling me at all. And I love 2 Chainz and I love Wayne.
Listen to the project.
I gotta listen to that
it's
project.
it's a vibe.
But that little clip,
I think people don't focus on the music. I think they focus on everything outside of the music. So if there's no conversation about the artists, like what they're doing, who they screwing, what, you know what I mean? Like if there's no conversation about them, people don't focus on the music.
Especially with Wayne and 2 Chainz because they didn't do too much press.
yes, they did. They had a whole show. I seen it, but I don't think people cared about the conversation.
I don't remember.
I didn't really see too much urban press.
remember that show.
Not
What
press with
show?
us. I didn't see
They had like a whole little podcast situation going on.
They did some content together.
Yeah, they did some
But they didn't do
content.
like a press run.
They didn't because Wayne ain't going on no press run.
Yeah, salute to Wayne and 2 Chainz.
Yep.
Fantastic project.
I'm not mad at it. But if you guys enjoyed the vibes, make sure you guys follow me on Instagram at Nyla Simone. I actually have a live event for this segment, Past the Aux, going down December 15th. It's going to be in Brooklyn, so make sure you guys RSVP. We got Maya the Don, HD Ben Dope, and Connie Diamond. So it's home for the holiday, so we got all of the fire artists that are New York natives pulling up, and it's going to be a vibe.
Okay.
All right. Well, thank you, Nyla.
Of course.
All right. When we come back, we got the People's Choice Mix. We throw it back on the Fridays. The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club. Your mornings will never be the same.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. All right. Now, I said Nyla's still here. Ivy Rivera is our guest host. And Bay, he's back on The Daily Show.
Yeah, I'll be hosting the Daily Show
I
all
said
next
Bay,
week.
He knew exactly what I was talking about.
so
He knew
confused.
exactly what I was talking about.
Well, I wasn't even paying attention to the Bay part, but
He was.
I was using context clues. Yeah, I'll be hosting the Daily Show next week, Monday through Thursday. So join me, go get your tickets, all that good stuff. And I'll see y'all later today at the Jacob Javits Center for the United Justice Coalition Summit. I'm moderating a panel on mental health with my man therapist Dr. Jay Barnett, my other partner solution focused brief therapist Elliot Connie, and director of national and state policy Vibrant Emotional Health Laura Evans. So I'll see y'all later on today at the Jacob Javits Center for the United Justice Coalition Summit. Salute to Rock Nation.
All right. Now, when we come back, we got the positive note. Don't move. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Ivy Rivera is here. She's our guest co-host, and she's back on Monday.
Yes, sir.
We'll see what the dating life looks like over the weekend.
Oh my gosh.
Are you going on a date this weekend, Ivy?
Maybe. I'll be outside.
You be outside this weekend?
I'll be accepting offers.
It really is that time of year, though, right?
Yeah,
Because
I'm
it's
trying to
cold.
be in matching pajamas by Christmas. What's up?
Okay.
Damn.
Okay.
Let's get to
You got
it.
You want to move
24
in
days.
already. That's right. You want to move in already.
You got
Be
24
intentional with
days.
me, baby.
Matching pajamas and all.
I don't think it's gonna happen.
Damn, Charlotte.
No, I'm just saying. you got it's only 24 days. Ivy.
Jesus
Matching pajamas.
Christ.
I mean, you
a lot.
never know. Love at first sight.
Oh.
I
Long as
mean,
it ain't love at first white, okay?
Oh,
wow.
my goodness. Oh, my God.
Charlamagne, you're never gonna let this go.
Leave us on a positive note.
Listen, I do
That's
want to
crazy.
tell y'all too, man. If you got Audible and you love Audible like I love Audible, you know me and Kevin Hart, we have a company called SBH Productions with Audible, and we have a new audio scripted original that we put out last week while everybody was on vacation. It's called Broke Down Profits by my man S.A. Cosby. S.A. Cosby was just named Author of the Year by the New York Times, so make sure you check the project out. It stars Dasha Polanco, Donnell Rollins, Brian Tyree Henry, and Jonathan Majors. So go check that out on Audible right now. It's called Broke Down Profits by S.A. Cosby. Okay? Now, the positive note is simply this. Sometimes your value isn't seen until your absence is felt. Remember that. It's the Breakfast Club.
Breakfast Club, bitches! Y'all finished or y'all done?